And you suggested here and there that NASA can pursue the Artemis program or a mission to the moon and a potential Mars mission in parallel tracks, is how you've been describing it. I'm concerned, though, about the possibility of achieving that while we expect budget cuts to NASA. We've already seen cuts, and somewhat significant cuts, I would argue, to staff at NASA. So my question for you is, do you agree that budget cuts would undermine that vision that you are expressing?
Well, Senator, I think right now NASA has a pretty extraordinary budget. I believe it's close to every federal law enforcement agency combined ×2. With that budget and those resources available, I do believe we can do the near impossible. I think we can have multiple flagship scientific missions at once, which means we can have multiple space exploration missions at once and try and solve the space economy in low Earth orbit, sir.
Even with budget cuts, you'll be able to do that?
Well, Senator, I'm not familiar with what what's potentially being contemplated, but I will absolutely do the most with the resources available to try and deliver on NASA's world-changing mission, sir.
So given I think it's pretty clear we're likely to see constrained budgets, how do you envision speeding up our timeline for the Mars mission that you talked about while also ensuring that Artemis is properly resourced and protected from any future cuts that may come their way?
Well, Senator, I think across the board, we have to acknowledge, as I mentioned in our opening remarks, we do have problems here. The presidents have called for return to the moon and a path to Mars since 1989. We spent a lot of money, and we haven't gotten this crew around the moon, let alone landing on it. If I'm confirmed, I absolutely am going to roll up my sleeves and get in the trenches with the best and brightest and figure out where we have our program challenges, what's impeding progress, clear those obstacles, and get back to delivering on the mission. If we can do that, then we're going to get the inspirational side of NASA going, we're going to get the STEM side growing, and the next generation is going to grow up and want to reach even farther, sir.
As you know, public-private partnerships between NASA and commercial space companies is a critical part of space exploration efforts. You know that firsthand from your flight to space twice with SpaceX. And I understand that you have business ties with SpaceX previous to your nomination as well. My question for you, given the fact that Elon Musk serves both as the CEO of SpaceX as well as is a White House employee and leader over DOGE, which has significant influence over spending and contracts, at least that's what we have been seeing. Certainly in our meeting, I was happy to hear you say to me that you are not beholden to Elon Musk in any way. So I want to give you an opportunity to say that on the record, if I may. So first, have you had any communication, emails, text, or calls with Elon Musk regarding how your plan to manage NASA since you were nominated?
Not at all, Senator.
What steps will you take, if confirmed, to ensure that he is not allowed undue influence, given the extensive contracts that he has with NASA, to make sure that he has no undue influence over the awarding or the implementation of those contracts?
Well, I think, Senator, I absolutely want to be clear. My loyalty is to this nation, the space agency, and their world-changing mission. I have to imagine that in the 1960s, Administrator Webb would have taken phone calls and welcomed the input from all the various contractors that were contributing to the endeavor. But they're the contractors. NASA's the customer. They work for us, not the other way around, Senator.